Alright, everybody. I'm here to back the notion of Terrence Howard that in nature 1 times 1 cannot be 1. If I'm not mistaken, I'm sure I thought I heard him say 1 times 1 equals 3. Terrence Howard. I backed that notion and pushed it up a notch. I said 1 times 1 equals 3. Equals 3 minimum. No. I'm gonna go through a series of equations, not really a series, but I'm going to write it in a way that maybe helps people understand what Terrence Howard is saying. And first thing we gotta do is go to the source of the word as we know it, to multiply, right? Some would argue, and I would agree, that to be fruitful and multiply. So we're talking biblical, right? Talking biblical. I know in the Torah it's like that. So to be fruitful and multiply, and we're saying in nature. I'm not saying that 1 times 1 equals 1 doesn't exist in its own universe, right? So the digital universe, perhaps. But in nature, we're gonna say be fruitful, multiply. Could it be a reward, or would it be like an order? And maybe that's why a lot of monotheism religions, law is that homosexuality is a sin. In the Torah, masturbation is a sin because it's a waste of life, it's a waste of seed. And because maybe 1 times 1 can't equal 1. Let's get to it. It's gonna get interesting. So, before we start, I want to ask something real quick. Naturally, without knowing what you were taught in school, so if you can, just come at it an unbiased approach, right? And speaking of which, really, when's the last time you've seen 1 times 1 equals 1 anywhere besides school? 1 times 1 equals 1. Naturally, how many ones do you see in the equation? I'm not saying that's debunking it, I'm just saying keep in mind. Keep in mind. Alright. For the next part, try to jot this down. It's not that hard. Basic. Age equals human. XX equals male human. XY equals female human. Okay? So we can agree that one plus one equals 2. So then that means H plus H equals 2H. Alright, keep up. Or Can we all agree that that is the same equation written differently? Obviously, 1 plus 1 equals 2. So 1 human plus a human equals 2 humans. Or you can say XX plus XX equals 2XX or 2 humans. XY plus XY equals 2 humans. XX plus XY equals 2 humans. XY plus XY equals 2XY or 2 humans. Pretty straightforward, right? Cool. You can come in, babe. I'm just joking. You should have stepped in. Oh, wait, a minute ago when I got the other part. And so, what did I say? Come on with your fine so. So, if H plus H equals 2H, and we say that's 1 plus 1 equals 2. Then you can't deny this next part. H times H equals 3H. Terrence Howard said in Nature. So naturally, there's only one equation that can work to this, and that would be XX times XY equals 3 humans. Or you could say male times female equals a child. Or you could say 1 times 1 equals 3. Now, it's funny because the root of multiplication, as we said, goes back as far as the biblical days: be fruitful and multiply. Giving a hint that 1 times 1 can't be 1. In fact, it might be a sin in a way of homosexuality and masturbation, it being a waste of life. Right? So the idea of 1 times 1 is a waste. Biblically. That's what I'm getting from it. So, human times human equals 3H. What if we went like this? In nature, is that possible? XX times XX. A male times a male equals, in the academia world, you guys would say 1 times 1 equals a 1. A male times a male equals a male. Not possible. Not possible. Or people would say 1 times itself. Or a male times itself can't reproduce or multiply. Again, not possible. Oh, shoot. Let me hit that after bid. 2 women can't get together, multiply, and create a 1. It's not possible. It doesn't work. Now, check this out. Terrence Howard said 1 times 1 is 3. I said 1 times 1 is 3 minimum. Let's go like this. Bring it up a notch. Human times a human equals 4 human. So you also can write that out as 1 times 1 equals 4. Jesse Lee Peterson would say, what the? Right? Jesse? Now, 1 times 1 equals 4. The fuck? Right. Let's write that equation out. And you gotta understand that these equations are so common in life that we see it Doctors definitely see it on a daily basis. Okay. X times X Y equals 4H. Or male times female equals boom. How do you explain that? Male times female, 1 times 1 human times a human equals 4. So that's saying that the female popped out twins, right? There'd be a male, a female, and 2 other humans, totaling 4. We could say 1 times 1 equals 5. Take a guess. Human times human equals 5 human, or x times x y equals. What if the woman had triplets? At that point, 1 human times 1 human just equals 5 humans. As I said, besides school, where have you really seen 1 times 1 equals 1 or ever used? Terrence ain't wrong. But then the notion that one or the other is wrong or right may not be proper either. They may both be right in their own universe. Right? The digital universe, possibly 1 times 1 exists. Maybe. I guess so if you go on the other side of the decimal. I don't really have high interest in that though.